Hello and welcome. No, I can't do it. I tried. I can't do the game show host voice. It just doesn't work. I will try my best when I do someone else's show, but for mine, it's just too embarrassing. Almost as embarrassing as how long these sideburns are getting without a haircut. It's an absolute joke at this stage. I'm going to need a hat that comes down with the ears. I need one of those hats that has the ears that goes over to cover the ridiculous monstrosity that my hair is growing to. But today is a very, very different kind of TGT show. Thank you for tuning in. If you have, we are doing a fun, I quote fun. To be fair, I've had a fifth of the control over the content of this show, so it could be horrific. I say a fifth, it's actually a sixth, I believe, of the control over this show. And maths will come onto things. It will come into things, as you will see a little bit later on in the show, but we're doing an Interlull quiz. There is opportunities for prizes if you are watching live in the chat, and I'll go through that in just a second. But let's introduce our panel of amazing quizzical people. I'm joined by five wonderful. I'm going to change this layout because we can't even see Dave, and Mike's just ahead, so we're going to change that. But I'm joined by four wonderful people. It's meant to be five, but unfortunately, Dan's not available this evening. He had to pull out last minute, which is fine. Don't say anything. Mike, how you doing, mate? The setup for the what she said that joke was there, but we're going to move on swiftly. How you doing, mate? Are you well?
I'm kicking back on vacation, enjoying the sun and the pool and the beach and the Tom Canton. You know,
I mean, yeah, we should say that's not a green screen behind you. You are genuinely.
No, that's legit, Amelia Island, Florida. But when I commit to a podcast, unlike some people, my middle name is Commitment. It's Michael. It's Mike Commitment Feinberg. So I'm here. I'm ready to go, and I've come up with a maths quiz that's Arsenal related that will knock your socks off.
Oh, yes, we're going to get to that. So going in reverse order of the rounds, Mike is going to be going last. Second last is our expert member, actually our TGT ambassador, Dave Lennon. How you doing, mate? Are you well?
Very well, thank you very much, Tom. Not too bad. I'm on vacation as well in Manchester, albeit it's raining, of course, at the moment, what it always does. We do have the promise of 20 degrees on Tuesday, which basically constitutes summer in my part of the world anyway. So,
that's heat wave. For us, that's heat wave. That's
heat wave territory, yeah.
That causes usually a lockdown in the UK. People refuse to leave their homes at 20 degrees because the skin might burn off, literally, because it's that hot for us British people. But no, I'm looking forward to that. A little bit of heat next week. But it's a pleasure to have you on, Dave. And obviously, I put the message out to the ambassadors of who would like to come on. You came back, and here you are with 5 prepared questions that I put a lot of faith in you to deliver. So we'll see how it goes. And then continuing on, absolute pleasure to have him on the show. It's been a little while, and that's probably my fault, but he will be back a lot more. And it's Mike Hernandez. How you doing, mate? Are you well?
What's going on? Everything's fine, man. Just enjoying the beautiful weather here in California. It's been a long time since we're not getting completely roasted, so I might actually go out to the real world today with my children.
Rub it in.
Yes.
Oh, I live in California. Oh, good for you. Oh, thank you, though, mate, for coming on, and I'm looking forward to what you've come up with. And finally, making up our fantastic 5 is the man who has just been beaten by the United States at soccer. So, how you doing, Owen? Are you well?
I still have to dispute this. Mike has been messaging me all day, thinking it's winding me up, but I'm a Republic of Ireland fan.
It's coming home. I'm climbing a ladder. I'm doing this stuff.
Oh, God. No, not too bad, buddy. Good to be back on. Freshly vaccinated. I tell you, man, it knocked me for 6. I felt like I was hit by a truck for a day.
Really?
Wow. Which was surprising. But that's it. But unlike Mike, I actually care about the pandemic, so I'm staying local, staying home, no vacations for me. So
yeah, it is legal what you're doing, Mike, right?
Everything's legal in Florida right now. So
there you go. Yeah. I was going to say, Owen, in regards to the Northern Ireland being losing to the United States, it's probably better than claiming to go. You could have gone the other way and said, no, I'm actually a Republic of Ireland, but no, they're losing to Luxembourg.
No, but that's
You wanna take that,
literally.
Owen?
I think Mike interrupted me when but I actually am a Republic fan. So either way, it's still pretty bad.
Yeah, there you go. So unbelievable stuff, really. The Irish of both North and the Republic are not doing so well in the world.
Equally
of
as terrible. Equally as terrible.
As we all might be at today's quiz. So let's see how things go. To give you a little bit of kind of background. Oh, sorry, Kian in the chat, who is another one of our Irish listeners. Sorry, mate. In regards to how this is going to work, none of us have any idea of the questions, really, as far as I'm aware. If people have kept it under their hats, what they're going to be asking. Each of us have 5 questions that we're going to ask to everybody else. And the way we're answering them is through text messaging, because that's the only way we can do it non-verbally, and so that we can see who was first. Because I've been on other quizzes before, and it's been an absolute pleasure. But one thing that I find really great is when everyone's just shouting answers at the screen. So we're going to be responding via text, and obviously whoever's hosting that round will be able to commentate through what is going on. The rounds have been designed by all of us individually. They've taken on all manner of kind of topics within the world of football. And there's also, for you guys, because this is a quiz which is about us, but you can get involved in the chat with the answers that you think there are. We'll go through some of your thoughts and comments. But also there's going to be chances for prizes, which I'm going to basically come up with during the show, how you're going to win them. But to tell you what the prizes are, one of the prizes is this Wenger Years Arsenal trophy map based on, let me show it to the screen, the London Underground system, which is quite a cool poster. Which is made by CW Lee, the football artist, on Twitter. If you want to go check out more of their stuff. You can win Mike's bell. You can win Mike's bell. It's another prize that I'm sure we'll try and give away.
We tried to auction one of these away a couple years ago for Gooners versus Cancer. We thought we would do like an auction of silly stuff, and I put this up for auction. I have 2, but I mean they're $3. So I thought maybe someone would like donate to charity $20 and get no one bid on it whatsoever. So maybe it's not such a great idea after all. But
well, so the second prize is Mike's bell, which is fantastic. And then the next 2 prizes, I did a show on signables on Pitchside TV, and they're associated with Arsenal Football Club, and they create these signable product things, which basically have the official engraving of a signature of the players. So I've got a Bukayo Saka one, and I've got a Kieran Tierney one. They're meant to stand up. I actually think they make quite good coasters. So they're multifaceted with their uses. But we'll come up with ways in which you guys in the chat box can win some of those prizes, and we'll even ship them out, no matter where they are in the world, which could be interesting. We'll see how it goes.
Just say, I'm really confused. Mike, how did you explain to your wife why you were taking a bell in your suitcase on vacation?
we've been married 24 years. She understands the bell. She knows how important it is to me. She doesn't understand why I sleep with it, but you know, it's look. She tells me to piss off, and I ring the bell. So
there you go.
That's how it works.
There you go. So let's crack on with the first round, which I'm going to go first, just to relinquish all control for the rest of the podcast. And this round is basically this. This is the Tactical Breakdown show round, in which my 5 questions are basically based around the 5 of the players that we've done Tactical Breakdown shows on. And the idea of the show is very simple. If you listen to the Football Ramble, you'll not be well aware of Luke's game during the Football Ramble, in which he names a player, and Marcus and one of either Pete's or Jim, that's his name, have to basically try and guess, or they basically bid for how many of the teams that player has played for. And they can say, I can name 5, I can name 6. And then obviously if you can name them all, you get the point. And if you can't, you lose. This is going to be slightly different, so it works in this format. I'm going to name one of the players that we have covered through the Tactical Breakdown shows. And what the guys need to do is that they need to text me as many of the clubs that they think this player has played for, but they can only text me an amount of clubs up to the number he has. So I'm going to tell you the player, I'm going to tell you how many clubs he has played for, and then you've got to try and guess how many he has done. Now, I'm going to use a timer because I think the best way to do this is to avoid people Googling things. I'm going to go to the classic classroom timer. This is genuinely something I used to use as a teacher.
Can you just elaborate just for a bit of clarity before we start? So when you say the player, are we texting you the clubs that he has played for or the number of clubs we think we can name?
No, you're texting me the actual clubs that he has played for. Is that fine? So there's the timer. Okay, so you're going to have. I'm going to say. Do we think how long do we think is a reasonable amount of time per question? 20 seconds? 25 seconds? 20 seconds? Okay. Half an hour? We're going to go 20 seconds is what you're going to get to name as many. And then basically, because there's 4 of you, the top 2 are going to gain a point. Okay, so whoever can name the most, 2 of the 4 of you are going to gain a point in the round. Is there any questions before we start? Chat box, make sure you play along. Try and name as many as you can. Guys, don't cheat by looking at the chat box, although I think the delay of this is about 20 seconds, so it might work out quite well. So, are we ready for the first player? It is the one and only Thomas Partey. So quickly, how many teams has Thomas Partey, the Ghanaian bruiser, in our midfield? How many has he played for? 20 seconds is actually a lot shorter than I thought it was. So it's going to be interesting to see who can come up with as many in the feasible time limit. Time is up, guys. So let's send those texts through, please. Quick as we can. I've got Mike. I've got Owen. I've got other Mike and Dave. We're all in. So Mike Hernandez has gone for Atletico Madrid and Arsenal. Played it very safe there, Mike. Fair play. Owen has gone for Atletico and one in Ghana, which actually we're only doing. I should have said this. We're doing senior sides, so youth teams wouldn't have necessarily counted. So 1 for Owen. I'm laughing at the fact that Owen that you didn't even put Arsenal.
I thought it was previous clubs, not including Arsenal.
I did too.
And Dave also put Atletico. Oh, well, to be fair, Dave put Atletico, which I'm tempted to take away the point.
He's trying to trigger you, Tom.
That's not me. That's the phone.
Yes, of course. Well, seeing as 3 of you all got 2, Mike, Dave, and Hertz, you all gain a point for that round. I'm going to have to realise I'm going to have to take score of these, aren't I? So, Owen, I'm sorry, mate, but you forgot Arsenal, so you lose.
There's clarity. I know for the next one.
Unbelievable. So if you wanted the actual answers, so Thomas Partey has played for Arsenal, Atletico Madrid B, in his senior career, which is a bit of a trick one. He went on loan to Mallorca and Almeria were the 2 other Spanish clubs that he's at. Matt G, no, he never played for Accrington Stanley, unfortunately. And these are clubs, so you couldn't have had Ghana, I'm afraid, either. The next one is Ryan Fraser. Off you go.
Where'd he move to?
I got nothing.
I might up this to 30 seconds. I'm gonna pause this and go again to give you a bit of time. Dave, if you want to send me through another one in the time that's left, I'm just going to restart that because I think 20 seconds is very short.
I sent them. One of them is I don't know where.
Craig got them all for the last one. He's like, give me my prize.
Of course, Craig.
I haven't told you how you're getting your prizes yet. Okay. 3 seconds. Here we go. Okay. Mike Hernandez has gone just for... Does that sound of the alarm come through for you as well? Or is it just for me? It's just for me. That's fine. So Mike Hernandez with the 1 for Bournemouth. Dave Lennon says Bournemouth, Newcastle, and some Scottish team, which is right, but no points there, unfortunately. Mike says Southampton, Sutton United, Woolwich, and Bournemouth. Just the 1 point there. And Owen says Bournemouth, West Brom, Aberdeen, and Newcastle. Actually, Aberdeen is 100% correct, Owen. So fair play.
Why did I think he moved to West Brom, man?
I don't know. But because Owen was the standout and 2 other people drew, Owen takes the only single point of that round. So everyone is now level. So we go into the next round. But I'm going to up this to 30 seconds because this is utterly ridiculous.
Is
how
it
short.
mean for me to say that I forget Newcastle exists?
Oh my god. Deary me. Next one, number 3. Number 3 is the Nigerian striker Victor Osimhen.
Come on, dude.
Victor Osimhen. Come on. Oh, I've not started the timer. You got some extra time there, Mike. So you should. Victor Osimhen, who we were linked with him when he was at his previous club, and then he moved because he didn't join Arsenal. He joined someone else, quite a big side in Europe, actually. As a small clue, he was banging in the goals in a nation not in the UK. But there's some really good answers coming in here, actually, to be fair. I'm surprised. Owen, you don't get any extra points for saying Leipzig or Salzburg. Nice try, though.
I got nothing. I don't know who he is.
Do you know who the Nigerian striker, Victor Osimhen, is?
Nope.
I believe that, Mike, I'm going to accept your spelling mistake. Because I know what you meant.
They're not spelling mistakes, they're typing mistakes. So.
Dave Lennon said Napoli and Real Betis, which is just one for Napoli, where he currently is right now. Owen, you said Napoli as well, which is just 1 point there. And Mike Hernandez, our good friend Mike from the Gooners Pod said Napoli, Lille, and Wolfsburg, which are all correct. Only one that he was missing was the Charleroi, which is the only one that he was missing. But Mike takes the points.
That's a fake team, Charleroi. That's not a real team.
Okay, are we ready for the 4th out of 5? How many did people get in the chat? A lot of people are getting in the chat box, to be fair. Very, very good for people in the chat.
The only reason yes, Napoli was because of your clue about almost signing him. I was like, oh, he must have been targeted.
Must have gone there. Because anyone that we're linked to, either we buy or Napoli buys, or a year later Spurs buy them. That's pretty much how it works. Okay, number 4 is the Turkish midfielder Hakan Çalhanoğlu, which I've butchered the pronunciation of. So there you go. Who has Hakan Çalhanoğlu played for? 20 seconds left on the timer. Chat box. How many has Hakan Çalhanoğlu played for? Matt G says he joined a team in Europe is not a clue. Which is very true. Very true. I was being very, what's the word? Ambiguous with that. Yes. Right. Let's see how many of you got this right.
One of my son's football, his teammates one time clued me in on this guy when he was banging in free kicks for the German team.
Yeah.
Actually, and I also saw him in person in a Europa League match. So,
yeah, and I saw him with you because we were both there.
Well, I saw him twice. I saw him home and away.
You forgot about that one. So, Mike, you said AC Milan and Leverkusen, which are both correct. Dave Lennon, you said AC Milan, which is also correct. Hernandez said Milan, Leverkusen, and another German team, which doesn't count. And Owen, you said AC Milan and Galatas, which I've never heard of, but I assume you mean Galatasaray.
I thought I ran out of time, so I was like, send it quick. I heard a beep and I crapped myself.
So both the Mikes take the point for that round through their AC Milan Leverkusen. He has also played for Hamburg, which is where he scored that unbelievable free kick from like the halfway line, nearly. And then the other one, which I would have been very surprised about, is Karlsruhe, which is a very low. I don't even know where that is, to be honest. Never heard of him. Last one is Justin Kloivert, Dutch youngster, son of Patrick Kluivert. We were linked to him last summer when he was at his previous club and then since has left on loan to move somewhere else for the season. I believe they also have an option to buy this guy as well. So 10 seconds left on the clock. 10 seconds. There's a bit of a cheat answer in this as well, similar to Partey. So there's another clue if you can get it in quick enough. Time is out. And we've got the answers from Mike Hernandez, who said Roma and Ajax, which are both correct. Dave said Ajax and Juventus and Feyenoord. You did get Ajax, which is correct. Mike says Roma, Ajax, Anderlecht and Ajax B, which I'm going to give you a point for because Ajax B is correct. And Owen says Ajax and Atletico. It's just the 1 point. Then going out to Mike from the Gooners pod this round. He has
can't
actually
take,
played.
I can't take this pressure, man. You say stuff like Partey, and then that just lures me in. I just trust you and believe you.
Everyone forgot the club he's currently at, which is RB Leipzig, which is quite funny.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's on loan from Roma at RB Leipzig. So at the end of the first round, Mike is in the lead with 4 points. And then you have Hernandez on 2 points and Dave and Owen bringing up the rear, as per. On just the 1 point. So there you go. That concludes the first round, and that finishes the tactical breakdown.
Did you have video entry for the rest of us as well, or just you get one?
What's that? What?
Do you have a video intro for like each of our rounds, or did you just do one for yourself?
Yeah, so Owen, this is the raw reactions round. There you go. Take it away, mate.
Yeah, no. So this round, I'm taking inspiration from a good friend of the podcast and a good friend of ours, Mike McDonald, who runs the Who Am I quiz over on the Mr. Arsenal podcast. Essentially, I can't think of a good idea myself, so I'm just stealing somebody else's, and I have to give him credit because he'll otherwise get annoyed with me. So essentially, what I'm going to do is I'm going to operate this in a little bit of a different way than he runs it. So essentially, what I'll do is I'll start naming clues. So I'll say clue 1, for example, he won X amount of trophies in his time. I'm going to give you 20 seconds. If you get it on the first one, you get 5 points. If you get it on the second one, you get 4 points, and so far down. Okay. Yeah. So 20 seconds. I'll wait between clues. You can text me. You get one guess. Yeah. So you can text me once. Each person has one guess.
Once you've put it in, you're out. I assume if you get it wrong. Sweet.
Once you've put it in, you're out.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Nope, not going there.
So we'll get started. I think.
Sorry, Dad, behave.
I think the first. Let's see. Yeah. So the first one will be relatively easy. I think. Don't forget to play along in the chat, lads. Make sure you just keep your private chat switched off because there will be time in between this, so you're going to see the answers a lot quicker than Tom's round, right? So he played for a total of 15 clubs. 20 seconds.
I don't think you're going to need 20.
No. Wow, well, I think that's quite a good clue.
Okay, yeah,
quite that's good. So Mike Herz is actually typing, so he's getting a little.
Wow, he's ambitious here.
Yeah.
If I get the first one wrong, I could continue, right?
No,
you can't have another guess.
Never mind.
So happy enough? Happy enough?
Yeah. Everyone's turned off their public chat, right? So they're not looking at the public chat. Sweet.
I have.
So clue number 2, tip to be the next big thing.
Everybody linked with Arsenal.
Okay.
Nobody taking a shot yet?
For this.
Nobody taking a shot yet. I'm actually going to switch over to the private chat just to see if anybody's having.
Yeah, you can. That's fine.
Surprisingly, there's actually nobody I think has got it right in the chat so far yet either. Okay.
I'll say if anyone does, Owen, we'll give the first prize away for this.
Yeah, that's good. That's brilliant. And if I miss it, because I'm having to flick between screens, if I miss it, just give me a shout if you did get it, and we'll scroll back up and find it. Okay, clue number 3. He's the only English player to feature in a Champions League final not to be capped by England. The only English player to feature in a Champions League final not to be capped by England.
Oh, what a clue.
I'd say someone in the chat should get this by now. That narrows it down quite a lot, I think.
I could only think of one.
Congratulations to Danny, the GFP.
Oh, wow, Danny's got. Did Danny actually get it?
Yeah, he did it. Danny
he wins the prize.
I'm going to scroll up just to make sure that nobody else had jumped in before. No, Danny's the first one.
15 teams.
So.
Wow.
Okay, next clue.
Knowledge really is. Go on. We're down to 2 points now.
I've got. Let me see. So, Mike has actually sent me his answer. So he's locked in.
Oh wow.
So has Dave. So he's locked in. Fourth clue. Fourth clue. 55 appearances for Liverpool.
Oh, I knew it was a Liverpool player, but
Time's coming down.
Oh my god. Oh my god. This is so bad.
Dan Roberts in the chat says, "Damn, I thought it was first." Dan, you've won your prize. What did Dan win? Did the Aubameyang frame?
Yeah, he won the Aubameyang signed frame. Yeah,
getting the bell.
Yeah, that's a pretty good prize. That pretty much puts the prizes tonight to absolute shame. But yeah. Oh.
And the final clue is his initials. JP. It's very easy. I have to make the last one quite in-proof here. JP.
You know what's really funny is I still don't know. Oh my lord! How do I not know? They're so bad.
20 seconds, guys. This is the easiest one out of all, believe it or not.
Right, I'm sending it in now. I think he played for Arsenal, so I'm going to assume it's who I think it is.
And that was on the final clue.
Do I get a point if that's right? Because I did it on the thing.
Yeah, because it was the last clue that you sent it, that'll be 1 point.
Oh, so Craig, I'm dubbing you in here, Craig. You text me the answer. Don't cheat for me, Craig.
Mike, do you want to put an answer in, Mike? You might as well throw anything in.
Are you with us, Mike? You there? Do you need
yeah. This is not going to be my category.
Yeah, no. So, right. So, there's only been one correct answer. So, Mike Hernandez guessed wrong with Woodgate. Dave answered wrong with Anelka. And Tom is the only person to answer right on the last question. It was Jermaine Pennant.
Yeah!
So 1 point to Tom. Okay, so I'll roll on nice and quick to this one. Okay, so player number 2. Striker that scored his first goal for the club against Liverpool.
For which club?
That's another clue.
Well, he scored his first goal for the club. It's an Arsenal podcast, mate. Come on.
I forget that sometimes. All this La Liga talk.
So striker that's
Oh.
striker that scored his first goal for the club against Liverpool. So Tom Canton is locked in. Okay, clue number 2. 92 international caps.
Oh no. Oh, it's the other one. Oh no.
92 international caps.
Can you tell me if the next guess I put in is right?
No.
Oh, it's not. Oh, wow. Okay. I
no.
definitely got it wrong.
I actually think this one's quite difficult.
I'm out.
Okay. So just let me double check if no more answers here before we roll on. No. Okay. So next clue is quite a good one. Is he played for both Arsenal and Man City. So that striker that scored his first goal for the club against Liverpool, he has 92 international caps and he played for both Arsenal and Manchester City.
Am I still wrong?
Not. Yeah.
Oh my god!
Not even anyone in the chat has got this so far at all.
Well. Did Danny in the first round get that right first? Was he first?
Yeah, he was first. Yeah.
Danny, you get to pick which prize do you want. Do you want the poster? Do you want the Bukayo Saka signable or the Kieran Tierney signable? Let me know in the chat, mate, because you won
it. Next clue number 4. Nobody else has answered yet. So finished his career at Sunderland. Finished his career at Sunderland. It's a tricky one, this. Oh, Feinberg is talking. Mike Feinberg is locked in. Herz is typing now too. Let me see.
No, I had it typed up, but with the last one, I was like, I deleted it. I'm like, no, it's not him.
Okay, so the last clue is born in Dublin, Ireland.
Oh, that's just ruined the chat box. Who were so sure about it being one player.
I absolutely loved this guy.
Oh yeah,
now you're back in my era.
Oh, you have to be old AF for this. Oh,
You gotta be. They have you have OAPs and then you got OAFs like me.
Hertz, have you put a message in?
No, dude, I got nothing.
You're blank. You're blank.
Any
Okay.
Irish Arsenal player, just guess.
So yeah,
Not even with Irish, dude.
we've got two correct answers. So the correct answer was Niall Quinn, and both Dave and Mike answered that correctly. Mike gets 2 points because he got it in the fourth clue, and Dave gets 1 point for that.
Okay.
So, woo! Well done to everybody in the chat that got that one. I think that was actually a rather tough one until that last. This next one shouldn't be that bad, I don't think. So, okay, here we go. So
I'm going Miguel Almunia.
Okay.
Remember good old Miguel Almunia?
My in the chat box, Danny has said that because he's an esteemed podcast owner who gets loads of money from his podcast, he is allowing the prize to roll on. So whoever in the chat box gets Owen's question right, you will be winning the first prize of the evening. Off you go, Owen.
This one should be very doable. Okay, so let's go. First clue: senior debut at Ajax.
Oh.
His senior debut was at Ajax. I give you 20 seconds. Let me see. Just check the chat here and make sure that there's nobody.
Look at Mike with his Googling face on.
I know. Couple of ones coming in now. Okay, clue number 2 is 79 senior international caps. So that's debut at Ajax and 79 international caps. Nothing in the chat yet. You boys haven't sent me anything. Happy to roll on.
Yeah.
Okay, this next one should narrow it quite a lot for you. He moved from Arsenal to Barcelona.
Oh, wow.
Everybody did.
Yeah, there's so many.
Okay, so we have a correct answer in the chat. I'm not going to highlight it just in case any is cheat, but we have one.
And you can't.
Yeah, no, but I'm not even going to say who it was. We have we've got two answers locked in, and that was on the third clue.
The obvious one. I really don't think it's the obvious one. Oh God.
It's going to be the obvious one.
I don't think it is the obvious one, no.
Tom, you're the only one left to answer. So do you want me to roll on to the
give me one
clue?
more. Give me one more clue. Go on.
Okay. Placed third in the World Cup with his international side, obviously.
That could be any country. No, to be fair, it's usually one of the big ones.
Placed third in the World Cup with his international side.
Oh God. Is that the fourth clue?
Can't be Alex Club then.
That's the fourth clue.
Yeah, no, that was who I was going to text, and thought no.
That's the fourth.
Yeah. Give me the fifth clue. I'm going to need number 5.
Okay.
I don't think I got it right.
Fifth clue is known for his aerial ability.
Well, there goes mine out the window.
Dave just Fuming.
You want to know what? I have to say that this one was actually quite intelligently put together from me because it was meant to be really misleading in the other direction.
I have to say how smart I am.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right. Ajax debut, 79 caps, aerial ability, finished in the top, third in the World Cup.
Third place.
Oh my God. Who the hell did we have that was... Is it an Arsenal? We said the club.
Of course, it's all Arsenal players. All of them are Arsenal players.
Right. Oh, for goodness sake. Aerial ability for us. My head just keeps going, Giroud, he never played for Ajax.
Neither did the person that we're supposed to be guessing. He played against Ajax.
Is that what you said? You say debuted against Ajax?
No, his senior debut was for Ajax.
Oh,
his first senior appearance.
Bitch, I thought you said was against Ajax.
No, that's right.
Right. I don't think this is right, but I've got a guess, so you know.
I'm already locked in anyway.
The last one threw me off. I thought I nailed it on. You said aerial threat. I'm like, oh, not him.
No. I'm just going to double check this here to make sure I'm 100% right. Yes, I am.
Even he doesn't know.
No,
that's always a good time.
We've got one. No, Mike Feinberg made me doubt myself there for a second, and he's the only person. He's the only person to get it right with 3 points, because he answered on the third clue, obviously.
Wow. I got it right.
Which is Thomas Vermaelen.
Are you kidding me?
Wow!
Yeah.
Oh
wow!
Was that?
Oh yeah, actually that makes more sense. I thought I didn't get it because after I put in Vermaelen, I looked to see who he debuted against.
3 points,
and it wasn't.
And the first person to guess it right in the chat was poorly drawn Arsenal, Tom. So congratulations.
Really? Did he answer it in text or did he try to draw it?
He sketched it.
Poorly drawn Arsenal. If you could, that's the wrong message, but I found you. If you could DM me onto Twitter, and you can get one of the. You can pick which one you want in the chat box, but you can either have the Bukayo Saka signable, the Tierney signable, or the Arsenal Trophy London Underground poster. It's up to you. So send me a DM, but let me know which one of the prizes you want in the live chat for me, mate. Last one, Owen.
Last one. Okay. Let me see. Yeah,
this is very off brand for me today.
I've got the choice of 2 here, so I'll go with this one. Let's see. Right. So clue number 1. Let me get my phone ready. Clue number 1. Played for both Arsenal and Everton.
Well, there's a few.
Played for both Arsenal and Everton. Happy to roll on?
I'm actually going to send you a message because I think if this is who I'm thinking of, it's funny. There you go.
Okay, so Tom's locked in. That's
his face. I think I've got it.
You got a horrible poker face there, dude.
Well, do I?
That's huge. That's huge, Tom.
So, clue number 2. 58 international caps. 58 senior international caps. Let me see, is there any... There's a lot of wrong answers in the chat. There's one correct one. One correct one. Right, next clue. Next clue, boys. Nobody else's message. No. So, he was playing stateside for the turn of the century.
Oh, bugger.
Repeat that one, please.
Oh.
He was playing stateside for the turn of the century.
Arsenal player who played here 20 years ago.
Playing stateside for the turn of the century.
Like the United States stateside?
Exactly, Mike State. Yeah, okay. I know I'm from Ireland. I'm not from... Know the terminology, buddy. There's a couple of right answers going in now. People are starting to get it. So, next one.
No.
So, Jesus.
Are you okay? You're back.
Okay, so Dave's locked in. So, Dave, you're locked in on clue number 3. And I'll go ahead with clue number 4. So UEFA Cup winner with Arsenal. UEFA Cup Winners' Cup winner with Arsenal. 1994.
Yeah, I was very wrong, Owen.
Yeah. Extremely. It was a good guess. It was brave. I appreciate the
It
bravery.
was brave, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
how many points Mike is ahead of everyone already? I've got to be proud.
Okay, so this is a big clue now. So, is all good? Nobody else wants to send anything in? No? Okay.
You know how you'll know how you will know when I want to send something in?
When you send it in, Mike?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So,
Someone on vacation, you're very grouchy.
Because my green screen is falling down.
so he now owns a pub in Stockholm called Limp Bar.
Oh.
Which is awesome. That's unreal.
Wow. Here's your 5th clue. The player's name.
I got all excited that I knew it. I'm like, oh, wait, that's probably not that impressive.
Oh, that's annoying. I could actually text him that. You just came up in our quiz.
Look at you dropping names. Well, it's just too bad he didn't, say anything about Michael Thomas or Dicko.
Mike Herz just keeps sending me over Mars over and over again for every. No, so that's it. That's the end of it. Obviously, that one, of course, was Andres Limp Bar, and that takes the total scoring. Tom, you finished that with 1 point. Mike Feinberg with 6 points. Mike Herz with 1 point, and Dave with 4 points.
Wow. Hold on. Oh no. Yeah.
Killing it.
Can you say that one more time for me, Owen?
So you've got 1 point out of that. Then Mike Feinberg has 6 points.
Yeah.
Mike Herz has 1 point, and Dave has 4 points.
Okay. So Dave, Hertz is on. How did Hertz get? 1 or 2?
1.
1 point. Sweet.
Oh,
Owen, it was your round. Okay, so the scores on the doors at the end of that round. Oh, Mike is ahead a massive 8 points already. Dave is in second on 6. Me and Hertz are bringing up very far behind on 2. And Owen has got the wooden spoon of the evening so far on 1. And that concludes the second round. So, moving on to Mike Hernandez to host the third round of the quiz.
You are aware if Mike beats us in this, right? We're never going to live this down, just to let you know. So
I'm going to do a post show about how I won this, and then I'll do a post show where other people can come on and talk about how I won it.
Beautiful. All right, so all my games or all my questions are based on North London Derby. So this is everything near and dear, and unlike Owen and Mike, I tried to keep it relevant to the last decade or so because I didn't want Tom to be 10 at the time when this happened.
Fetus.
All right, gentlemen.
26, man.
26. All right, you guys got my my number and you're all queued up?
Indeed.
On December 2nd, on December 2nd, 2006, the first North London Derby took place at the Emirates. What was the score?
Oh. 5 seconds, guys.
Mm-hmm. And I got time.
Go for it.
All right. We got 4 responses. Let me see. Oh, yeah, it's 4. 5 of us on the pod.
Because there's 4.
All wrong, gentlemen. Mikey went with 2-0, Tom 2-0, Owen 3-1, and Dave 2-1. Result was 3-0. Adebayor scored the first one. Gilberto scored the other two.
Dylan Matthews in the chat was got it right, as did Daniel
3-0.
Robert. Congratulations, you two. Well done. No points.
Very nice.
Oh, what should we do? This is like whoever gets the right answer first gets like 3 points, and whoever else gets it right gets 1 point.
Yeah, that works. Because I got the timestamps when you guys sent them all.
It's so loud.
Mike fell into a wave right now, so
Mike's actually surfing with a green screen.
All right, gentlemen, ready? The next one?
Yeah.
It is, what two Arsenal players hold the joint record for most goals in the North London Derby?
Arsenal players.
Correct.
Do we get half a point if we get one?
Time.
I'm doing this in a tally form, Owen. It doesn't work.
Do half a line.
I forgot his clue about the time frame of these. There's your help.
I'm just guessing at this point.
Ooh. I'll be honest with you guys. One is fairly publicly like recognized. I'm surprised. So all of you gentlemen got them wrong. The correct answer is Tom. Do I throw out the answers you guys gave me?
No, for our sake. Just no.
Right. With 8 goals in North London derbies is Perez and Adebayor.
Oh wow! In the chat
Yeah,
box, a lot of
Adebayor
people
scored
did say
6
Adebayor.
with us and 2 for the Scum.
Oh yeah. Oh so yeah, could have used that actually. That's clever.
Ready for the next one, gents?
Do it.
Let me just reset my timer here. On April 25th, 2004, Arsenal won the league at White Hart Lane by drawing Spurs 2-2. Who scored the 2 goals?
Oh, God's sake, I spelled his name wrong.
We lost Mikey.
I think I'm just going to keep saying the same answers.
Where's Mike's camera off? That looks suspicious.
Reggie didn't turn off the sound. All you hear is type keyboard.
I've got 1 point. I've already sort of exceeded my own expectations, if I'm being honest.
All right, fair enough. So the 2 scorers of that game was Patrick Vieira and Perez. So a lot of you guys went with just a double. That's funny. So if you guys want to award yourselves half a point for one, in that case, we got Owen, Tom, and Tom got 1 player correct.
That could be big in a tie-breaking situation.
You said it was Vieira and Perez, didn't you?
Yes, sir.
That's what I wrote.
No, dude, I thought you misspelled Vieira. Okay, Vieira's and Perez, you got it.
Yeah. Who wrote it? Who got it first?
That's me too. See.
Oh, here we go.
No, wait. No, my dyslexia makes me spell Vieira HERNY. Come on.
That's what it is.
Herney. Oh. That's how you spell Herney.
Mikey was wrong altogether. Tom was second in the messaging, got both of them right. So 2 points. There you go. Owen followed up with Perez and Henry, so he got 1 right. And then Dave followed up with Henry and Beckham.
Yeah. A lot of people think that goal was in that game, but that was prior to that. So, yeah. There you go.
People are wrong.
Very wrong. Next one.
All right. Name the only 3 players in the Premier League era that have played in the North London Derby for both Arsenal and Spurs? 3 of them total.
What's his silly name? There you go. Oh, I'm actually no.
Yeah, you threw me off for that one, Tom.
Yeah, I think that's wrong, isn't it?
Yeah, Eric Lamela never played for Arsenal.
I think that's it.
All right, so let's check this out. First one to Tom. First one to message me was Tom. Got 2 out of 3. He went with Adebayor, Bentley, and Gallas.
It's not Bentley.
So Adebayor and Gallas were 2 of them. Campbell.
Yeah.
And yes, Mikey was second to text me, and he got all 3 of them correct.
2
Dave
points for
Lennon
Mikey.
champion with followed up with 2 of them. Adebayor and Campbell. And Owen got all 3 of them spot on.
Bentley only played 1 senior appearance for Arsenal. Once. That was it. Surprises me, actually. I thought you played more, but no. There you go. Congratulations, Mike. Tearing away in the lead. Did anyone else get that right? Was that just Mike?
Today.
You got them all right. But
Yeah.
I
Owen
did.
came in
I
all
actually
right.
did.
What did you say?
Campbell, Adebayor, and
Owen got
Gallas.
Campbell,
There you go.
Adebayor, and Gallas. Yeah.
Dave, did you get it right?
I
You got 2 out of 3.
2 out of
You
3.
just took your sweet fucking time. Sorry.
Just like Adebayor, every single one.
Off you go.
All right, gentlemen. Last one. Let's set my timer here. November 13, 2004. The highest scoring North London derby took place at White Hart Lane. What was the score?
I put in the answer before he even finished the question.
Dang, dude.
I might not be right, but I put it in before he finished the question.
You've proven to me that you typed faster than everybody, for sure, Mike.
My mind works at a speed that you could not only understand by watching like documentaries on astrophysicists.
All of you guys got in before the 30 seconds. Mike first, Dave second, and then Owen third. 5-4 with the correct answers.
Oh,
5-4 to the Arsenal. 5-4.
Tom was so close there.
5-3. This is really bad. I already just swap on my knowledge. I was a fetus back then.
They were. That's the excuse. I mean, look, fetus has got a feet.
I like Daniel Goffer's answer right there. 13-12. That's proper.
Yeah.
I like it.
Who was first, Mikey? Hertz? Who was
Sorry.
first?
Sorry, lost you. I muted myself. Hold on 1 sec. First one was Mikey. He literally texted me as I was asking the question. So first was Mike, then Dave, then Owen.
Unbelievable scenes.
Well, I
Dave know him right.
I didn't think it was going to be like,
Yeah.
2004 was the highest scoring North London derby. Where was it played? Like I figured he was asking the score, so I started typing it. You know?
And name the 9 scorers. Oh, so at the end of that round,
name how many of the goals Emi Martinez would have saved.
Name which quadrant of the goal. Mike's in the lead with 12. Dave following behind on 7. Then is Owen on 3. And despite having played, to be fair, the 2 hosts of the first 3 rounds, all 3 hosts at the bottom, with me and Hertz on 2. Not going too well for us as we move on to the Let's Talk Arsenal round. Take it away, Dave.
Why is this called a Let's Talk Arsenal round?
Because Mike said that we had to have an intro for every round, so I'm just using up all of my intros.
Okay. It's nothing to do with Arsenal. This is all about Premier League. Okay, questions about Premier League.
Let's talk Premier League rounds.
So, question 1. Which manager has earned the most promotions to the Premier League?
I just sent it to Mike Hernandez.
For goodness sake.
Now, the thing is,
man.
Mike, if you end up using that, you could very well get it wrong. So
No, I'm not going to use that. No.
This is a real guess. A real guess. I think it's very wrong. Oh, yeah. After typing mine in. Dave, make sure you time for 20 seconds so these guys don't Google.
Okay.
That's probably up now.
That's it.
I got nothing.
Go for it.
You got nothing. Okay, hang on a sec. So nobody got that one right. I thought that was fairly straightforward.
Thanks, mate.
So that was Steve Bruce.
Oh, I wanted to say it, but I thought he's been in the Premier League for like too long.
It was him or Pulis for me, and I don't know. And then I was like, Pulis doesn't really drop.
In the chat. A lot of people say Warnock.
So, question 2. Who was Blackburn Rovers manager when they won the league?
Tim Sherwood. Oh no, I don't. I could name you a lot of the team, but I can't name you.
Dave is killing us with these right now.
Dave is, yeah. Jesus Christ.
5 seconds.
Yeah, I have no idea. To be fair.
Done.
Was it? Hold on. Was it him?
Yes.
Was it him? Mikey, did you hear that round?
yeah, I could hear you the whole time. I had to take care of some business.
That can mean a lot of things, Mike. Elaborate on.
I think that's right.
Do you want me to provide some more details, Tom, or should we just let this go? Or am I going to spit something out at the screen?
What year did they win the league?
96?
Five.
I think I might have got it.
I think I might have got it as well.
So nothing from you, Mike. It's all
got nothing, dude.
Okay, man. Right.
Just put Birdie Me or something like that.
Well, this is a tie because everybody got it right.
Not everybody.
Who was first?
Good question. I think it was Mike.
Mike
got it first.
Again,
wow.
You keep turning your screen off when we're asking questions. You're Googling, man.
Yeah. Can I get a VAR review for point reduction?
Would you rather that or have seen me actually? I was taking the piss.
Actually, checking the times, there is a tie here.
Oh wow!
So they were within a minute of each other, is what you're saying.
Look at him getting so competitive. Look, mate, you're 10 points ahead of me.
I think share the point.
Yeah, but the next round I don't get anything, and the teacher's going to get the maths one right. So I got to.
Oh yeah, but the geography teacher. I won't. Fine, I won't give it. I don't want to win. If you want to cheat, it's fine. It's okay. It's fine, mate. It's fine. If you want to cheat, it's good.
No. Look, let the young guy have it. I probably won't have another chance in my life. He'll have plenty, but just go ahead and give it to him. Okay. Dave, we've never met, but look, this is your round, so you do you. And
you know what?
I'll just disregard all of your answers in the next round.
Dave, you don't want to disrespect the host of the pod, do you?
The answer was Dalglish in the chat, by the way.
Sorry. We didn't even get to that. We didn't even get to that. We've been arguing about who actually got it in first.
Go on, Dave.
That's what
Next
she said.
Oh, Jesus, I knew it was.
Nah, too easy.
Next question. How many games did Leicester lose in their 2015-16 league title success?
Sent. I'm thinking that's right.
I only hope I know the answer. I only hope I got it in right.
That's too high.
And I know the two teams that they lost to. That doesn't give the answer away necessarily.
No, it doesn't. That's mad how we beat them twice. Like we still didn't win the title.
And people
That's
are like,
too high.
people act like there's a lot more we could have done. I mean, look, we could have not lost any games to anyone else.
I think the other one was.
We could have signed someone other than Petr Cech, but like, you know, hey, it's no big deal.
I feel like none of us got it right.
The answer is 3.
Yeah.
I knew it was too high.
Two Arsenal, 1 Liverpool.
We have a tie again in terms of exactly how quickly.
Okay, so Dave, the way you know who was first is because whoever's lower down on your phone, that's who came first.
No, whoever's lower down on your shut up. Whoever's higher on your phone.
That is because you would have come in later and gone to the top.
Screen, Mike.
Is that really
Tom,
true?
I think he literally meant because
okay, so let me explain the logistics of this. If I text first, it will come in on your WhatsApp. If Mike then texts you, it will go above you and I'll shuffle down.
No, it doesn't go above. It goes below.
No.
I'm not even kidding. That's not how it works.
That's how it works. That's how it works. The most recent text you've received is at the top of your WhatsApp.
If you text after Tom, you're above
It's literally
Tom.
not on mine.
If that is how it works, Tom won.
Yes.
If it isn't how it works, Mike won.
Talk to the chat, because I literally it just goes down and then it keeps going down and down and down.
just keep that up all
yes, my members, come on. No,
it
you're
goes down.
looking at a group chat. I'm talking about all your chats, like all of your chats.
Swipe left to right, Mike.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, you're right.
Upside down phone.
So, yeah, Tom and Mike
Too
got
much
it
sun
correct.
for Mike, says Chris.
Too much sun for Mike.
Owen sort of over-egged the pudding a little bit.
I don't.
I did. I knew it did. They just drew a lot of games. That's
Yeah, they did. And so did
And
we.
Mike was close but had 2. So,
Last question.
Mike.
Question 4.
Oh.
You've been arguing too much. This is right. So, okay. Question 4. Which player has won the Premier League a record 13 times?
The person around Mike did not like that question.
That was not. No, that was.
No, I'm talking about the screaming in the background.
I know, but that wasn't my screaming. That was.
That was Junior. That was Mike's grandson screaming right now.
Oh wow!
Time's up.
Oh man, I don't know.
Premier League 14 times.
I'm just going to throw a random one.
he's gone.
Tom?
Like somebody's Google searching something now.
Oh, I pressed the back button on my mouse.
You always do that. I told you can change that thing, man.
Oh, I don't know how to change it.
No.
Premier League 14. He's got to have played for 2 top teams.
Sure, it's Man
13.
United
13.
Okay, the answer is Ryan Giggs.
Oh, yes!
Owen
Owen
was first. Owen was first.
Won the
Look at the draw there.
Oh, I hate him so much. That's how I know that.
Get in.
Son of.
You keep track of.
Did
You keep track
Feinberg
of
get that one right?
I didn't even register a guess. I was.
Oh, wow.
Okay,
Mine was a guess.
Last question, is it?
last question is 10 Italians have managed in the Premier League. Who was the first?
Ooh. Trebipo Ballinari. Is that no? That's not an Italian, is it?
I don't even know if the person I just answered is an actual person. It sounds right. It sounds right to me.
I only know one Italian. No, I only know one old one that comes to mind. So I'm gonna just do that.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I'm definitely not. I've just looked it up and I did not get it. The guy I guessed, actually, his last coaching gig was for Vatican City.
Class. How much more Italian can you get? He's
I'm
definitely
just
seriously.
it's wrong, but I don't know who it is.
Started at Milan, ended up at Vatican friggin' City.
Okay.
I think I got it wrong.
The answer is Gianluca Vialli.
Oh,
Yeah,
Dave
no.
Atkinson in the chat, Chris P in the chat, T-Wo Pesk in the chat. Wow, really good knowledge, guys. Did anyone get that, Dave?
I'm going to
thought it
assume
was Fabrizio
Thomas Aaron
Romano.
had a net height when he was there, right?
I thought it was Di Marzio.
So I think after that round, depending upon if we're going to be giving half points between you guys, Tom, you got 3 right. Owen got 2 right. Mike Hertz unfortunately didn't get any right, and Mike F got 2 right.
There you go. I was doing it as we went through, so I've got the extra point for me and Mike for the bonus going first, and Owen as well.
By the way, Mike and Owen, I didn't tell you this until just now, but the person with the lower point total between the two of you is no longer on the Gooners podcast.
Can you take points off me, please? I'm looking for a reason.
Are you trying to do? Motivate us, or
maybe I should have put it a different way.
So at the end of that round, Mike is still in the lead with 14 points. Dave, despite hosting, is still second with 7. I've moved up to third with 6. Owen's on 4, and Hertz is on a lowly 2. So sorry, mate, you're getting sacked in the morning. Sacked in the morning.
Can I set my round so that the most available points to anyone is 1 per question? Because then, if that's the case, then no, we'll do 3 points for the first correct answer and 1 for the second correct answer. That's it. Is that
That's
okay.
That's fine. That's fine. Okay.
Right. Where's my video intro? All right, here's how it's going to work. Get your math skills out, because not only are you going to need to know Arsenal players and the numbers that they wore, but you're going to need to be able to do a little bit of maths.
Oh my God.
So first of all, for any nerds out there, we are not going to be using our order of operations, which means you don't have to decide whether to multiply and divide first before adding. You just do the maths in the order that I give it to you. And we're not using numbers here; we're using names. So the equations will be made with Arsenal players, past and present, and the answer will be an Arsenal player of the current team. So give your answer in the form of a name, a man who wears the Arsenal shirt number now. If a player wore multiple shirt numbers for Arsenal over his time at Arsenal, the answer is the latest number that he wore.
Okay.
Not the first one, not necessarily the best known one, but the last number he ever wore for Arsenal. Okay? Mm-hmm. Does everyone understand?
You're such a nerd.
I am, man.
You won.
This is a good round. I like this. I'm
nerd AF, and this I came up with while I was on vacation. So come on. All right. We have already an answer. We have a penis emoji from Mike Hernandez, and I haven't even asked the correct question yet. Okay, so let me get this up. That's what she said. All right, the first
emoji or
the first question. Lee Dixon plus Nicholas Bentner divided by Bakary Sagna plus Granit Xhaka minus Rob Holding minus Alex Song.
Oh my God!
I should have grabbed the notepad. You're kidding me right now.
Oh my God!
I'll repeat it. Lee Dixon plus Bentner divided by Bakary Sagna plus Xhaka minus Holding minus Song.
Say it one more time.
This is going to be guessing.
Say it one more time.
Guess a current player.
Dixon plus Bentner divided by Sagna plus
Yep.
Xhaka minus Holding minus Song.
Okay. How about this look? There, I sent you a name of a player.
Yeah, that's what I did.
We have Tom first with an incorrect answer. We have Hernandez second with an incorrect answer. 2 more to go.
Imagine I would have got it.
I think this is wrong.
I mean, are you guys even trying? Or I mean, you know,
I've got fractions.
we have Owen. We have Owen.
He's
who
working
named-
with decimal points.
By the way, there will never be fractions in this. So we have Owen with the name of a player who hasn't played for us in many years,
Right. I'm going to
thereby
guess.
breaking the
Oh,
rule.
crap! Sorry,
A current player. Aaron.
sorry, and then it mistyped there as well. Sorry, Mike. Here we go.
Gary
There we go.
Burns, is it Gunnosaurus?
Ooh,
We have Owen.
solid.
Owen has replaced his answer with yet another incorrect answer.
I thought that.
And I think we have Dave. Do you want to correct yours?
Yeah.
Dave put in a retired player. We have a correct answer in the chat. Finally, we have a correct answer in the chat.
Rail's bank account.
Okay. We had Tom Canton say Bukayo Saka. That is incorrect. We had Mike Hernandez say Lacazette. That's incorrect. We had Owen and Dave Lennon both saying Aubameyang. Incorrect. The correct answer was first achieved by a certain Scotty Boy Gooner,
Oh,
Craig
wow.
Scott. The answer is Pepe, 19. So just to review, we have Lee Dixon 2 plus Bentner 52 divided by Bakary Sanya. So that's 54 divided by 3 is 18 plus Granit Xhaka 34 is 52 minus Rob Holding, which is 16 is 36 minus Alex Song 17. 36 minus 17, 19. Pepe.
Why
There
did
we
I
go.
think Nicholas Bantner? Well, it was because everybody that plays for us that wears the number 23 is an absolute dud.
Bentner was 26, but then he changed it to 52, and that was the last number he wore. Okay, that was a hard one. The next one we'll call the cunt version. Okay, it's a little simpler. Nasri plus Adebayor divided by Cashley Cole plus Van Persie. That's Nasri plus Adebayor divided by Cashley Cole plus Van Persie.
Cannot remember. I erased Nasri from my existence. I cannot remember what number he wore.
We have no answers from the group yet. Starting to see some in chat.
One more time, Mike.
Owen's got an answer. It's wrong.
Yeah, of course it is. I know. I'm just here to take part.
Oh, man.
I'm just here so I don't get fined. One more time. It is Nasri plus Adebayor divided by Ashley Cole plus Van Persie.
Not that I'm going to count this, Mike, but just to see if I'm right.
Owen is correct with the second answer.
Yeah, it doesn't matter though, does it? Idiot. I'm an idiot.
And we've got a couple in the chat who've gotten it. Owens does not count. Tom Canton's doesn't count because it's wrong.
Wow.
Dave and Mike Hernandez, both answers also both wrong. Dude, I didn't think this would be that hard. I'm sorry. All right, so Owen did get it right, but on his second guess, so there's no points being handed out. The winner in the chat, Zamir Madhani with Callum Chambers, 21. Wow. And Zamir, you did get it right. Poorly Drawn Arsenal also got it right. The rule was the final number that he wore. So RVP's shirt number was 10, not 11 for this purpose.
I couldn't work out who was the number.
So, yeah, we just to give the maths for this, it was Nasri 8 plus Adebayor 25 is 33 divided by Ashley Cole. 3 is 11 plus Van Persie 10 is 21. Callum Chambers. All right. Next is the Invincibles version.
Oh, God.
Ready? Lauren plus Perez minus Lehman times Vieira divided by Reyes plus Gael Clichy.
What was the last one?
Gael Clichy. He's a player that used to play for Arsenal, Mike.
Thanks, Mike.
Read that again, would you, Mike?
All these players on the Invincible team, they didn't necessarily play every game.
Again,
But
one more time.
Lauren plus Perez minus Lehman times Vieira divided by Reyes plus Gael Clichy.
I think this might be wrong. I think I've one player's number wrong.
I'm trying to use logic. It's not going well.
You don't need to use logic. You just need to use facts and maths.
Yeah, but if you don't know one of the players, you're stuffed.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm using the logic of a number divided by 7 must be a factor of 7.
Gotcha.
So-
All right. Well, there's something to that, but you're still wrong. Now, if I couldn't have played this out any better, I did not think this would be that hard. But like,
Yeah, well done, you.
for protecting a lead, this is pretty good. We've got 3 answers so far, Mike. Or no, we've got 4. None of them right.
Oh, Jesus.
For the
Let's see what we
bonus
got.
round, we're going to guess Owen's PIN number.
I'll openly give it to you. You should feel sorry for me and put money in there.
We've got no one in the chat that's gotten it right either. So I'm gonna let's see if we can just get the numbers right, and then whoever gets it right first, okay, we'll get 1 point amongst all of you. Gael Clichy wore 22. Well, okay, and I'll do it in the correct order.
Do it in the order.
Lauren wore 12.
Yeah.
Perez 7.
Yeah.
Lehman 1.
Yeah.
Yep.
Vieira 4. Reyes 9.
9.
Oh, that's the one I got wrong. Okay.
Clichy 22.
That's the one I got wrong.
That's the one I got wrong as well.
Hold on. Whoa.
That's where you check out and
Still
accumulate.
no one right with it in the chat.
Hold on. 12, right? Add 7. Add 1.
Minus
times
1.
4. Minus. Oh, okay, cool.
Still no one gets it.
Hold on.
Oh, you know what? That's okay. Someone finally got it. Dylan Matthews might actually have a good point. Was Lehman number 1 when he came back to the club? If not, then I might have gotten it a little bit wrong.
Recount. Stop the count.
No.
I have BRB.
Well, I worked it out.
All right. The correct answer. No,
I
it's
got
not
it.
Mains. It's not Mainsley.
No.
The correct answer was Eddie Nketiah, number 30 for the Arsenal.
Was Mainsley 30 before, and then he got pulled down to 15?
I don't know what Mainsley was before, but he. No. Yeah. Sorry. The answer is Eddie Nketiah, but I may have gotten.
Yeah, he was.
If Lehman wasn't number 1 when he came back for that final piss behind the goal that he had, then maybe that might have been a little.
Oh, that's gutting.
Okay.
Maitland Niles was 30 before. Oh, that's gutting.
Okay, so that's question number 3. We got 2 more to go.
Yeah.
Thierry Henry times Bergkamp minus Ray Parler divided by Eoin plus Kleb. That's Thierry Henry times Bergkamp minus Ray Parler divided by Martin Eoin plus Alex Kleb. No answers are in yet.
Oh my god, I've got a huge number. Oh, if it's a huge number, it might be this guy.
Canton with a number with an answer. It is not correct. It's close, but it's not correct.
Did you do the other question?
Are you what?
Oh, you really forgot.
Owen dropped out. So give it one more time.
The question is Thierry Henry times Bergkamp minus Ray Parler divided by Martin Keown plus Alex Klebb. Still no one right in the chat.
Wow, there you go.
Now we have someone right in the chat. I like how Tom is capitalizing his answers because he's angry.
Say it one more time, quite quick, Mike, just so I make sure.
All right, it is Thierry Henry times Bergkamp minus Parler divided by Keown plus Klebb. I'm praying one of you get this right, otherwise the game was too hard.
Yeah, that means no one got any right.
Well played, Mike. Well played.
Owen is typing, and he does not have it.
What number was Klebb? Was he 13?
Dave with the same answer as Tom. Very, very close. Mike Hernandez is typing. He still has a chance, and he's won it! Mike Hernandez plays the slow game and wins 3 points with the answer. Granit Xhaka.
Oh
number
my
34.
God. I was like one away.
Yeah, a lot of people said Martinelli, but no. What was it? Thierry Henry 12 times Bergkamp 10.
Oh, you stupid boy!
I told you. 12 times 10 minus 15. That's 105. Divided by 5 is 21. Plus Klebb at 13 is 34. Granit Xhaka.
Can't believe Henry was the one I got wrong.
Can you, Tom, since you have the controls, can you please do me a favor and just put up Daniel Roberts' comment and keep it up for the rest of the pod, please? All right. So now we have one question left. Feeling pretty good about this. And it is...
I hate this game.
I just realised, by the way, I had a question left over from my thing too, so... But it doesn't matter. I did
for a total of 25 points.
I give Tom 20 points.
We can use that as the second place. We can use that as the second place tiebreaker. All right, here we go.
And I'll rattle it off really quick.
Tony Adams plus Santi Cazorla times Per Mertesacker minus Johan Giroud divided by Aaron Ramsey plus Freddie Ljungberg.
Why can't I remember what Ljungberg?
Oh my God!
Freddie's
when
the
you
one.
Said it was going to be like that. I thought
Freddie,
it was going to be like two players.
The last player was Freddie Ljungberg. Ljungberg.
Juneberg.
That was for Mikey. For Lil Mike.
Juneberg. Little Mike.
Juneberg.
It's not going to happen.
It's Tony Adams plus Santi Cazorla times Per Mertesacker minus Johan Giroud divided by Aaron Ramsey plus Freddie Ljungberg.
I'm just going to guess.
I've just looked at the chat. We do have one correct answer.
I'm just going to guess. I'm going to go back to my guns.
Oh, no, actually, I'm sorry. We do not have a correct answer in the chat.
I'm going to stick to my guns.
And let me look at you guys. Owen.
I'm thinking.
No.
I'm off on one of the numbers, I think.
That Tom really wants it to be this guy, but it's not.
Just keep at it.
All right, now we have an answer correct in the chat, at least one.
All right, one more time, Mike.
Oh.
All right, who? I'm starting to get confused about which were these answers and which ones were the other ones. So Owen is typing.
I'm never doing a quiz again.
I don't know, Mike. Name the players once more.
Yeah.
So you don't have to do the sums. It's just the players.
All right. Tony Adams, Santi Cazorla, Per Mertesacker, Johan Giroud, Aaron Ramsey, Freddie Ljungberg.
Yeah, I think I'm right. I'm not. Have I got one right yet?
Owen has nailed it.
Yes.
So, is anyone still yet to get an answer in? Dave, your last text to me was 4 minutes ago. Was that this one? Is it taking that long?
He's looking at it. He's working it out. He's got his glasses on.
All right, so 3 points to Owen. Dave, are you in or no?
He's muted. Hold on. You have to unmute yourself, Dave.
Does it matter whether he gets the 1 point or not? I mean, at this point. All right, let's do this. Tony Adams, 6. Santi Cazorla, 19. That's 25. Times Per Mertesacker, 4. That's 100. Minus Johan Giroud, 20. That's 80. Divided by Aaron Ramsey, 8. That's 10. Plus Freddie Ljungberg, that's 8. Is 18. Thomas Partey. Well done, lads.
Why did I think Per had number 2?
Why would you admit that live on the podcast?
Because you stupid.
Now I'm standing up
Owen,
because
he's just got Hernandez sacked.
As I say, I still have one just for the what do you call it? Because there was only 4 questions answered. Do you want me to rattle this off and just kind of shout it out and the first person to get it? How many points is there in the difference between us?
Yeah, so we don't have to do math real quick, Owen.
It's going to be tough, so I can just shout the clues out and the first person to shout it gets 5 points. Is that fair?
Yes. No, the first person who gets it gets. Hold on, let me work this out. 9 points.
First person who gets it gets 8
Do it now because Mike's not here.
Or should, do you want me to wait on him to come back?
No.
Okay. Right, I'll shout them all out quite quick. Okay, so here we go. Moved to Leicester. So he moved from Arsenal to Leicester. He was never capped for England. Obviously, he's English.
That's because he played for America.
At his time with Arsenal, he won 1 league title, 1 FA Cup, and 1 Club Player of the Year. He played as a winger, and he died on the 31st of October 2000. I'll read them out once more just for the people in the chat. So he moved from Arsenal to Leicester. He was English but never got capped for England. In his time at the club, he won 1 league title, 1 FA Cup, and 1 Player of the Year award. In-house Player of the Year, that's Club Player of the Year. He played as a winger and he died on the 31st of October 2000.
So it's a guy who never made his national team and then died. Like we're all depressed now. Reyes didn't die that long ago.
No.
He didn't go to Leicester either.
I mean, you don't know that he never.
It's a
went
tough
to
one.
Leicester.
I think out of all of them, this was the tough one, and there's 1 right answer, 2 right answers in the chat.
Yeah. Well, and unfortunately, I've seen him, so I'm not shouting it out. But
yeah,
love his daughter though. I mean, I don't love her.
I definitely haven't seen the chat, and I've texted Owen with my answer.
Oh, this would be a cheeky one. Let's see.
It's amazing how my green screen background is maintaining its integrity despite all of these.
Canton nailed it.
Yes!
Oh, that was an absolute great shout. I didn't know whether anyone would get that.
I didn't know this, but we agreed that the winner of this round gets 9 points.
I told you I could hear you. I just couldn't talk to you. Yeah. Is it Jill's dad?
George Armstrong. That is correct. The legend himself. So, how many points did you say that we give you for that? Counting 5, make it a bit more respectable.
Yeah,
whatever it needed to be.
Yeah, we said 9, but we'll go with 5. Okay, so
this vacation keeps getting better and better.
So the final scores in 5th place. It is the one, the only Mike Hernandez. How are you feeling, Mike? Tell us how you feel, son.
Fan-freaking-tastic.
Oh dear. In joint third place is Owen and Dave. How do you feel, guys?
It was a tough night. But I actually, do you want to know, I was really surprised that I even got one right on that math ones, because I'm absolutely terrible at math. So yeah, no, happy about that. But isn't it the most Feinberg thing that he's on holidays and all he wants to do is go on the internet with other guys and do math problems?
Dave, third place, happy?
Respectable, to be honest with you. Respectable, given the illustrious company that I find myself in.
Oh, that's very kind of you. It's wrong, but very kind of you.
Said no one ever.
And myself in second after an unbelievable point tally in the last round, in which I definitely didn't cheat and looked at the chat box. Oh, at least I'm honest. And the winner of today's show,
Oh God,
has dropped out of the podcast. I can't see him anymore. Well done, Mike.
Look, Tom, when you invite someone on who is
it's gonna take a while.
as we'll call it, an experienced game show participant, successful and poised as I am, you can only expect this particular ending. So I appreciate you having me on nonetheless. And look, thank you for not asking any tactical questions, because I would have come in last there, but I know my maths.
Oh dear.
Even though that had nothing to do with me winning, other than preventing you guys from getting points. So.
Craig, he holds his mic stand. Shame, I'm such a pro. Anyway, before we wrap up, we have two more prizes to give away. Poorly drawn Arsenal won the prize earlier on, as did Danny, but he was very gallant enough to do that. And he has also passed it on because the prize is apparently so bad that no one wants them. So, okay. Well, if you're interested in winning a prize, then maybe you'll be able to answer this question. How old is Mike? And we're talking about this Mike here. If you can guess Mike's age in the chat box, you will win one of the three prizes.
Okay,
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah,
10 seconds.
It's Ramsey times Shaka minus Clichy.
My age is it's Martinelli plus Chleb divided by Reece Nelson times Reece Nelson.
5, 4.
I just know
3,
it's a 2-digit number and AF. At
Two.
I just had my birthday 2 weeks ago, and we talked about it constantly. Craig, fuck you. Craig's getting me confused with his other best mate, Lee Judges, right now.
So, Mike, did anyone in the chat box get it?
Yes, Daniel Robert with like his 8th guess, he got it right.
No, someone with their first guess. Did they get it right?
I do not believe so. The only one I see corrected
Chris P.
there.
Is it?
Chris P got it?
No, you're older than that. You old.
I'm old. Yeah, I'm old.
Do you see any right answers?
I see a right answer, and it's like the third guess from Daniel Roberts, or the second guess from Daniel Robert. So
there you go.
Yeah, we're not the same age. No
48.
way.
48.
There you go. Dave and Mike are the same age. Unbelievable.
Look how immature he is now. That just puts it into,
Dave,
I want to recount Mike. Sorry,
you have the next 50 years to look forward to. I have clearly about 3, so I wouldn't complain about that.
Congratulations, Dan Robert, in the chat. You have won. You can either have the Kieran Tierney signable, you can have the Bukayo Saka signable, you can have the trophy poster. Let me know in the chat. We've got 2 more prizes to give away. So guess Dave's
Dan Robert has put it in the chat. You can pass it on. I feel like it cheated.
Guess the size that Tom was 3 weeks ago when he was a fetus.
I'm actually trying to think of a question.
Within 3 ounces.
So Mike will know the answer to this question. Guess the age of Andy, his right-hand man. So if you know Andy from the Gooners Pod, how old is Andy in the chat? This is the level we're going to now.
Too old to show up for this game, apparently.
Yes, he was. God, dearie me.
Oh yeah. Whilst chat answers that, I was told in just in honor of Andy, I was told to call Mike a virgin, tell you that La Liga is a bunch of horseshit, and call you Ian. So
yeah, it's funny when I was going to suggest a question there, I was going to suggest guess how many children Mike Hernandez has to the nearest 10.
To the nearest 10.
How much background noise did you guys hear?
Oh God!
Any
right answers, Mike?
No one's got it yet, but it's simply unbelievable, inconceivable to me that anyone could seriously think that Andy is 20 something. My God.
Am I allowed to guess?
Well, see, everybody's younger than you, so it can't be over 48.
Everybody's younger than me except for Judges and Claude, pretty much.
And me.
Yeah.
Okay, we have a correct answer, and it's Jude Cyril, who got it just before Barry.
Years of age. Oh, Barry Byrne was literally just behind him.
Yeah,
Barry,
he's actually 10 years and he's 9 years and 363 days younger than I am.
Wow.
So
there you go. So Jude, you need to make sure you DM me on Twitter and we can sort you out with your prize. Dan, Robert, did you pick what you wanted?
On the Gooners Pod, we have 48, 38, 28, and 18.
That just screwed the next question. He was going to ask how old he was.
I said how old I was at the start of the show, so I can't do me.
That's the crazy thing. You're 26 now. That means when we first met, you were like 13.
21.
You were 13.
I met Tom. This is a little known fact. I met Tom at his bar mitzvah.
Oh my God.
It's a little awkward, but
no,
yeah.
I was 21 when we met.
Yeah, I still can't believe that though.
Yeah,
but
there you go. Unbelievable. Jude is going to turn around
4 times
say, I can pass on the prize.
No one wants your prizes. Do you understand?
No one wants them. Jude, if you send me a DM on Twitter, we'll sort it out.
I just saw the private chat from Tom. What is your age?
I had no idea.
He wanted to have that in there.
Dude.
Just double yours and add 6. That's how it's always going to work.
Okay, Dan says that he's going to take the prize that is left over. So it's almost even worse.
You've either got the most gracious fans, or no one wants your shit.
Or I just give out the worst giveaway.
Yeah, exactly.
To be fair, we do a good prize every week, but they have to pay to enter it.
You've spoiled them with that ticket stuff that no one wants to talk.
Let me know which of the Bukayo Saka, Kieran Tierney, or signables, or a Wenger Trophy underground train poster. Even I'm saying it, I'm like, this is a crap prize. Oh no.
I'm giving away a
11
box
minutes past 10 saying George Armstrong. You're a bit late, mate.
I'll be giving away on the post-game show. I'll be giving away a box of matzah for Passover for anybody that's interested. So line up.
Okay, so we got one more prize to give away, and Owen is going to sensibly come up with the question that the chat box needs to answer. So Owen, what's the question for the last prize?
What is the angle on which your daughter's leg is?
Oh, dude.
Jesus Christ, man.
Remember, this isn't your show.
Oh, sorry.
Let me see. I'll do it here. Who won the Premier, or who won the league in 1997?
Who won the league in 1990? What, the Premier League, I assume?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with. Would you shout it out? I mean, it's got to be United. Yeah. They won it every year. It could be Newcastle, though.
There's a right answer there, but I'm not taking that because he can't win everything, can he?
Who was it?
Can you win 2 prizes, Daniel?
No, you can't win 2 prizes.
I think. Let me see. Who was next?
Who was after?
Patrick Carlson, yeah.
It had to be United.
Carlson. There you go.
Oh,
Patrick, make sure you send me a DM on Twitter, and you can turn down the prize via DM. So, there you go.
I've just understood that was not for us. That was for the chat room. So sorry about that.
Oh, for goodness sake.
I'm a little slow.
There we go. Right. That concludes the quiz. We hope you've enjoyed what was pretty much a dreadful incarnation of any kind of quiz. There was filled with rounds of easy questions, questions.
Still better than the quiz we did last week. That was a complete car crash. So,
Patrick, keep it. I'm going to give it to one of the members. That's what we'll do. We'll just say whoever in the members wants it can have it. Oh, dear me.
The problem is you've got too many seasoned members. You want to get one of them, fresh through the door members who are still enthusiastic and want to
still know what they're getting. Yeah,
you got to give up. You got to give a Prime Patreon subscription to the Gooners Pod out. That's worth $10,000 a month. Yeah.
I mean, Dave was 24 when he became a member, and now he's 48. So.
Had a full head of hair. Had my marbles, everything.
Oh, dearie me. Right, we're going to wrap things up before someone says something stupid, and that's not an incentive. We'll see you again tomorrow for the shows leading up to the return of Arsenal playing again, thank God, because these international breaks are just absolutely dire. That's the fact we have to fill it with this sort of stuff. If you haven't already listened to the interview I did yesterday with Friction, if you are or are not aware of the drum and bass artist Friction, then make sure you give it a listen. Genuinely, it was a really interesting interview to have, and his kind of thoughts aligned very much with my own, weirdly. It was almost like I prepped him. But really appreciate all of you tuning in today. We will see you on the next one, and make sure you give the guys a follow, and thank you so much, guys. Of course, my fantastic panel, Mike, Owen, and Dave. Any final thoughts, guys, before we wrap up?
Let's not do this again.
Yes, it's probably the best one to put it.
I wasn't answering because Mike made me Google search the answers for him, so he cheated. Just want to let you know
he cheated.
Yeah.
Look, the new intern. That's what happens.
Oh dear. We'll see you again very, very soon. And as always,
Todd Banton.